And we are going live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is a live write-in or a digital write-in, I guess is what we call them. And I am here with these lovely people. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. I'm volunteering here first. Just tell them like your channel and how you're doing in NaNo.
How I'm doing NaNo?
Yes, like
hey, notice you're alive. Likes you.
That's great.
I am Kier from Kier the Scrivener, and I am writing a high fantasy adult fantasy book.
Nice.
Anything else?
I
have been sick and feverish for the last week and haven't done any writing. Very great at doing that.
Yeah, that's not fun. All right. Your expressions, Rebecca, are hilarious. Right.
Sorry.
You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm Rebecca. I'm from the Tea Hags. I have not written anything since last Thursday. So as far as NaNo goes, I think I've got 5,000 words. Probably not going to finish, but that's okay. But fine. I could still finish this draft. That's like my only goal now. So.
Nice. I mean, you're 5,000 words more than you had when you started. So
yeah, it's fine. I'm on like a winning streak, so it's kind of a bummer, but it's okay.
I feel that. All right, Beck.
And then me. I'm Beck from the channel Entitled for Now, and I am actually ahead for NaNoWriMo, surprisingly.
Yay!
But I've been a day ahead for the past 3 days, so it's been pretty great.
That is awesome. I am I don't know how far behind I am. I'm at 19,639 words, and we're supposed to be at 33,340. So I am way far from where I need to be, but that's okay. That is fine. That's 19,000 words I did not have at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
So.
Where are you on your realistic barometer?
Realistic? What does that mean?
I mean, do you fully inspect, I know we are all let's do 50,000 words versus how many did you think you were actually going to do in November? And are you high or low to meeting that?
I am way low from what I was expecting that I would do, just because and it's because it's editing. So, so that's for me, that's the hardest thing. The fact that it is editing and I'm trying to rethink some story things. And so I have to take time for that stuff to settle in places. What's been the hardest thing for you guys to write or writing wise this month?
Everything. I have to pick one, literally everything.
Oh,
I don't know why. I don't know why it's so hard this year. It's never been this hard.
I feel that.
That's all right. Just not a good year.
So
we all have those years. I've had years that I've definitely given up and been like, you know what? It's not happening this year. Last year was one of those years. So I was also editing a book last year. Every November I'm editing.
That's so much harder. So I get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a book that I started writing in 2012 and have many different drafts of it and trying to amalgamate it into a large book.
Oh my gosh.
It's so hard.
And it's my writing style versus in 2012 versus now has slightly changed.
I would think so.
So yeah, that's a fun aspect.
That is hard, looking at stuff and knowing that, Leah made it. Knowing that you could do it better now and trying to figure out how do you translate it to your current style.
Yeah.
And also being why are all my love interests super toxic? Because, when I was in high school, I thought that's how boys were supposed to be.
So true.
2012 love interests. That's what my little heart had to know from.
Interesting. I feel like my love interests have always been precious beans, but my protagonists were really toxic. So when I was younger.
Oh my god. I really like the ones that are like dark on the outside, but then like you get past that barrier and they're like, oh, well, I'm actually a giant softie and will die for you. Just not anyone else. So apparently I like all of my love interests to be Slytherins. That's not what I'm writing. I keep writing Hufflepuffs, but
Hell yeah.
so all right, give me just a sec. I'm gonna get the the live stream link going so that people can come and join us.
Yay.
There we go.
We have people. We have 3 people. I don't know if that's just us.
It might just be us. I meant to text my brother and be like, "Hey, you should come get work done with us." Oh, it's us and Leah.
It means that not even all 4 of us are watching it. So
I'm not watching it right now. I'm sorry. I'll open it now.
How dare you?
No, I'm a fucking mess today. I'm sorry. I just said the F word. I'm sorry. I'm just a mess.
You're fine. You're fine. PG-13. We're allowed 1 F word.
Yes, I blew it already. 6 minutes in.
I've heard you say that for 20 times, just never on your channel.
Yes, because you Kier roomed with me at BookCon, and so she knows what I'm like in real life when I'm not like, hey, I want kids to be able to watch this too most of the time.
It was an eye-opener.
Like, I'm like, I want to be able to reach those kids that are like from conservative homes and might need someone who is still kind of in their lane, but also not quite, who's been where they've been and understands the problems with it. Anyways, so how about we start our first sprint? Let's do. You guys want to do a quick one for the first sprint? How does that sound?
Yes, ma'am. Sounds
Like,
great.
Yeah, whatever.
Like 15 minutes? No objections? All right, so we are going to be sprinting for 15 minutes, which means I'll do the math later.
Starting at 6:40, so 6:40 to 6:55.
We might as well. Kier is smart because
Sorry
Kier
for doing the math in your behalf.
Kier was working with me on was it Saturday when I actually still had a brain because it was early in the day. So I've been at work today and it just like, yeah. Anyways, so how has y'all's week been besides writing stuff?
I've literally had like a fever this entire week. This live stream saved me because I was like, I'm gonna go put makeup on. It's gonna be wonderful. You can ask Christine. We had our book club. I like half fainted and like got feverish and couldn't drive myself home. It was delightful.
I'm so jealous that you get to hang out with Christine in real life.
She's really. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was like, I have 2 friends in Kitchener. You guys should meet each other. So, how about you 2? It's been a week.
Yeah, pretty much.
I had book club last weekend. That was exciting. It was our second meeting.
Ooh, what book were you reading?
We read Alice Isn't Dead.
I've heard of that.
Do you know the people in your book club?
Yes. It's like a IRL one.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Well, yes, but you can still sometimes have those with random people.
That's true. Yeah.
Like libraries organize them for us lonely souls.
Yeah. What book were you and Christine reading, Kier?
We just finished Scythe, and I suggested Elizabeth and Her German Garden, which was like a surprise read that I really liked. It's like late 19th century feminism. It's amazing. And Christine heard German and was like, yes. But
Christine is down for anything that says feminism.
And German, like she has a huge obsession with it. Mm-hmm. So she's down. I'm not sure if we've actually confirmed that's what we're reading now. So I was actually going to text her, but again, I've been gone for like a few days.
Well,
out.
As soon as next year happens, I think I'm going to sit down. Like reading the side series is one of my goals. Like I'm like, I want to finish the ones I've got going now. Oh, I was always going to read it. Don't worry, Kier. All right, we are at 6:40, and we're going to start the timer before Kier unfriends me for not reading other books. All right, so it's going in 3, 2, 1. Have fun.
Oh, can you mute me?
Yes, I can. Help if I muted myself too. And we are back. Wait, I need to mute this. Shh, Hogwarts. Okay, that's better.
Hogwarts.
No, shh, Hogwarts.
Oh.
I was listening to music last night because I needed music last night, but today my brain's like, no, we want ambience videos. So I am listening to a studying in Hogwarts because we are currently in a magic school in my novel.
Wait, you have clones and magic schools?
I do. They're magical clones, Kier, like Full Metal Alchemist style, only with magic. Somebody was like, "This is what you need to make up a human."
What do I have to do to be able to proofread this novel / edit it? I'm a very good editor.
You need to have patience for when I am finished it. I will be which part? I am not actually in the library. I am doing one that's called Studying in Hogwarts that is supposedly in the Great Hall. Anyways, I'll be looking for betas when I'm done this draft. What was that?
Great. You could be in the library. Why would you be in the Grand Hall? I can talk and put honey in my at the same time.
Because we are not in the library in the book right now, so rain and flipping pages was not going to work.
Very specific.
I try to find things that are kind of like around where I'm going to be, and we're at the school right now because she's being introduced to it. Anyways, it's not a big part of the plot. We're only there for like 30 seconds, not really, but so
how like rap music and hard rock while I write about like a medieval fantasy world.
At the moment, I'm overthinking this. Like, if I listen to real music, I'm overthinking it. Like, I'm like, this song doesn't fit the mood of the scene. It's not like, it's weird. It's not like when I'm drafting right now for some reason. This has never happened before. Anyways, how did everyone do? I got 187 words.
I got 338.
Putting me to shame.
But like mine was mostly just me like brainstorming, so I wasn't actually writing specific things. So I
What about you guys?
I am captioning a video right now, but I got 4 minutes into that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have bad time management.
It's okay. I feel you. I'm always editing stuff the night before.
Cindy somehow got 490 words. That is impressive.
I have not.
Same.
There we go. I see it. Okay, so Andrew got 100. Nice. That is, hey, 100 words. 100 words you didn't have. And then Cindy got 400. That's almost 500 words. Like, wow. I am impressed. I am impressed. Yes.
That is magic, I say.
It is. It is. How did you do, Beck?
I got 368 words.
Nice. Nice. No, excuse me. Okay, so now that we're all warmed up, let's go ahead and do. Sorry, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. Let's go ahead and do a nice long, like 25-minute one, like I like, because I might actually, like, I don't know, break 300 words if we do that one.
Sounds good.
Once we get into the meat of the scene, it'll be okay. I'm just like changing up the setup a little bit, and it is frustrating.
Boring.
And I'm like sitting there going, oh, I need to work on this world building, and and I'm like, no, don't work on it now. Figure that out later.
World building is the best part, Margaret.
It is, but I need to get my story set. Oh, same, Cindy. I am like 14,000 behind on the moment.
Yeah, I've only written 12,000 words.
And Andrew might actually be getting caught up soon because Andrew's only like 7,000 behind. I miss those days. I was editing my writing vlog and I was like, oh man, things have gone so much more downhill from there.
Yeah.
All right. It is 7 o'clock, so I am going to go ahead and start the timer now.
Good luck. Mute me.
I am going. That was literally my last thought. All right, we are going until 7:25. And we are back.
Hello.
Hello. The timer has gotten me both times. If you watch this live stream back, you will see me jump both times.
Did you see me jump when you spoke? Like, I looked up, saw that it was 7:25, looked back down, and you spoke, and still jumped.
You know, like, I know it's coming. Oh, yay, Amanda joined us. Hi, Amanda. Amanda is my Bellark buddy. She suffers with me as we watch the 100. All right, so how did everyone do this sprint? Those of you that were able to do it.
Good, I finished captioning. So now I can write the next one.
Yay! Oh, I like your wine glass, Rebecca.
Mm.
It's so pretty and chromy.
And unbreakable, because I break a lot of wine glasses.
Wine glasses are not fun to break. I've broken my fair share.
Yeah.
I got 210 words, but the first half I was just reading stuff. So
I got 268, but I also came up with names for 3 characters and then decided to cut one of them.
never cut them. What are their names?
Let's see. We have Tyra and Soul are staying. They're going to be my main characters' kind of roommates. And then I was like, I never actually used this third person. I'm just going to get rid of her.
I am the queen of needless characters. I was just detailing the history of the queens that are dead.
I'm trying not to have a repeat of what happened with Queen's Game, where I had my main character has 5 sisters, and it's like, do I really need all of the sisters? But at the same time, they each have their own personalities, so I can't get rid of them.
We'll just make it part into her story of it influences her the fact that she's part of. She's 6. There's 6 of them. That has a whole nother dynamic.
It has. It does, in fact. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go and look at some people from the chat. We've got we have Ariel, who got 634. It jumped up. Nice. Ooh, I like your avatar.
Yeah, I will tell you about my queens.
Andrew got 340. That's who I meant to hit, and then my chat updated, and I was like, seriously? And then Cindy is killing it at 718. Cindy also says that apparently she has issues with wine glasses too.
And then wine for all her writing.
I know, right?
I think it's from Target or Walmart. I can't remember.
All right. And then Leah from Where in the World is Leah Jane got 561. You guys are doing amazing. Beck, did you get any words written? I don't think we heard from
yes.
you.
I got 817.
What the hell? Can I have some?
You guys are in the zone.
I don't know what's happening this year because for the past 4 years I have been writing basically nothing. So I guess I just saved all my words until now.
It's all pent up in you and it's coming out.
It's a waterfall.
No, Andrew is leaving us.
Aw. Bye, Andrew.
Bye, Andrew.
Well.
Bye. Yes, goodbye. Okay. You are welcome, by the way, Andrew. Thank you for joining us. Here. Anyways, I am not surprised that you are ahead if you are throwing down that many words in a 25-minute.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I have never been able to do that in 25 minutes. All right.
Do you not have timed essays in high school when you had to write
full
2,500 word essays in an hour?
Homeschooled.
Yes.
Oh. I was really good at BSing essays, actually. That was my one talent.
100%.
My favorite was I once wrote it was essay things. It was a full 3-hour exam, but this was college. And I memorized all my answers. They'd given us a list of 20 questions, but there was only going to be 2 or 3 on the test, and we had to write full essays for them. And afterwards, I was talking to people and realized that I'd written on one of the subjects that wasn't on there, and I still got 100% for it. And I was like, thankful to the teacher for not realizing that was not one of the subjects I was supposed to be writing for.
That's funny. I was really good at
But I
like,
did it really detailed.
yeah, that's funny. The only time I ever had to do that was for the SATs, where they give you an essay topic, and then
That felt easy.
they give you an essay topic, and then you would have like 25 minutes, 30 minutes to write about it as much as you could. And so I would do that.
See, we don't have standardized. Wow.
Scandalized
Standardized.
testing. It is a scandal.
We don't have any test. Well, the only test we have is the lit test in grade 10, which is literally like the easiest thing to tell if people are literary. Wow.
Yeah.
Are literate. And it was something that's like come from a generation where a lot of people weren't literate, but since like 99% of Canadians are literate, it's not really.
Yeah.
It's really easy, but
yeah,
you still have to take it.
That's funny.
That's our only standardized test we have.
Nice.
They're
Amanda,
not good.
wait, would you stop it? Not you guys. The chat. Amanda said, "It's killing college, or was killing college, because she did 0 of the readings, and then I would pick which books I knew were going to be on the test, and I would read like certain ones, but not all of them. Like I would write on the ones that I actually wanted to read." So,
I didn't get any of my textbooks except for my counseling classes all throughout all of like college.
some of the it's so frustrating, because at least in my experience, like some of them you would never need the textbook for, and then some of them you would, and it'd be like, yeah, I actually like you're actually testing on the stuff that's in the textbook. The textbook.
Yeah.
And I had a biology class that the only reason I got even close to like a good grade was because he gave out practice tests, and like those questions were, some of those would be on the actual test, because like none of what was in the book was what he was teaching on, none of what was in the notes was what he was doing the quizzes on. It was like, oh my gosh, he was so bad. And of course I wasn't smart enough to go on rate my professor and be like, this is awful.
We have to mandatory rate our we had to the last day of class we have to mandatorily like rate them. But also most of my teachers stuck by the thing that unless they at least mentioned it in class, it would not be on a test. Like they wouldn't have necessarily gone into detail, but they would have had to mention it.
Yeah, no, he was very bad at giving and it was so frustrating because it was like the questions and some of the answers were like logic questions. Like you would have to sit there and think about, like, figure out what he was actually asking you, and then figure out the answer. And it's like, this is biology. Just ask me, like, what are the parts of a cell?
That's weird. I don't miss
Biology
school.
in grade 10.
I miss English classes. I don't miss doing science classes.
Or math.
I miss English and history.
I actually liked some of my math. I liked algebra because I'm weird.
I had to do math for research methodologies, a class, and I was like, I took counseling for a reason. Why is this here? I am upset. I do not own a calculator. I cannot do this. Please, no, get away from me.
That's funny. I was a theater major, so I didn't have to, like, I passed gen eds. I didn't have to do any math. It's great.
So why did you take biology?
Because it is a gen ed, first off, and then secondly, before I decided I was going to be a theater major, I was going to be a vet. Which, considering how many animals I'm allergic to at this point in my life, was probably not the smartest choice. All right, I'm going to do
veteran again. Anyways, sorry.
But you're good. I'm going to do another 25 minutes at 7:35, so that'll take us to 8 o'clock. We'll have an hour and a half after that. Just thought I'd give you guys a slight warning.
So that we can preserve ourselves for an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do a full hour and a half sprint, but
that's
I know
good.
that's a question. Some they're like, how long are we going to be going? So, all right, it is 7:35, and I am setting the timer to go now.
I am sorry, AJ, or whatever their name is, that they had to cry. That is sad.
I have. We are back. I literally had an epiphany like 30 seconds before the stupid timer went off.
Bad timing.
Yep. I was like, well, I guess we're going to add that bit in later, but now I think it'll be in a better place later. It's fine. Anyways, oops, I didn't want to do that. How did everyone else do?
Good. I wrote almost 700 words.
700. Guys,
because I haven't written in a week.
That's nice. That's good.
I don't remember where I left off.
No.
I've started like every session, I gray out what I've already written, and that helps me keep track of what I'm writing in each one.
That would be a smart idea.
Let's see. I wrote
around 200.
Nice. I wrote 365.
Here you go.
Sweet.
Yes. 365.
Why do you always yell at me, Margaret?
I'm not.
Hurts my feeling.
It's a relationship here. I thought we'd already established that like yesterday.
I want a less toxic relationship.
Okay, let's stop telling me I'm wrong. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see.
Before? Oh yes,
What?
we did have an Ariel before. Ariel wrote 605 words. I was just not sure if we had an Ariel before.
Yes, Ariel wrote a lot of words before that too. Like I remember Ariel because they wrote a lot of words. All right, so Ariel got 605, and Amanda got 569. That is nice. I'm assuming that everyone but me is drafting because I'm the weirdo that decides to use NaNoWriMo to edit.
I'm still talking about dead queens and live queens and queens that may never be queens.
I will have so much fun telling you what to slash out of your book.
You're going to be anywhere near my unpublished manuscript.
I hate having a lot of characters. I don't know how y'all do it. If there's more than 2 people in a room, I'm like, stop.
I so hard.
I write like omniscient narration, swifting between different characters.
Right.
It drives me crazy when I have to be in one person's head for a long period of time. My favorite are like the large amount of cast. And I know it's not for everyone, but it's the books that I like. So I'm appealing to the me's of the world, which I know are far between than most.
That's okay.
She says, but Percy Jackson is her favorite series, or one of.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, Percy Jackson is the exception in there. But the thing is also that through that, it does do a good job of dreams of, like, giving you backstories and, like, people's names. And there's way too many people in Percy Jackson, too.
I am in 2 people's heads in mine.
Are they first person limited?
They are first person present tense. So
Kill me, darling.
I did that for the NaNo. Yeah, the novel I'm querying for is first person present.
I also like have a really hard time writing first person.
I didn't ever write first person until the Queen's Game, and my character switched tenses on me 43,000 words in.
Oh no.
I was 42,000 words in.
They change sense, and then I just yell at them and make them go back to third person past omniscient.
It unfortunately getting in my character's head made it a better book. So there's that. Like everything about that novel that was hard made it a better book.
But you can do things in people's head with third person like past. Like I do that. Like it's not like I do a lot of mental health and stuff like that because of my background. So that's something that's explored a lot throughout the character's feelings. It's just like in third person.
It just doesn't feel as natural. At least,
It
at
feels
least right
weird when
now.
you're like reading someone else's thoughts, but they're not your own in this eye, and then you always forget what the character's name is because it's never said except when they're read. Like first person in books, I always forget what the characters' names are.
I read some first person like that. I'm like, what? Wait, what was their name? I probably use my character's name more often than I should. So it also helps that I have two narrators. So Marek has to refer to her by her
They're
name.
love interests, and one of them is a clone.
Yes.
I pay attention.
So, anyways, stop giving me a hard time, Kier. Writing is hard.
This is our relationship, as you said before.
It is a weird relationship. I have a problem.
I will read it and I will give it more than the benefit of the doubt when I promote it to the public.
I love that you think it will actually get published.
Oh, I believe in you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let's do another sprint before Kier starts dragging me again.
Love, baby.
Or starts arguing that I should write it in third person because I don't need that in my life right now.
I'll just yell every time you say I.
That could make this interesting. All right, I am setting the timer for 25 minutes, and we are going. And we're back.
I thought it said 36.
I might have done the math wrong.
That is 5 minutes from now. That's okay.
It's fine. I just screwed up my math. It happens. Wait, where does the black end? Okay, there we go. All right, I got to 446 this time.
Oh, dang.
Almost to 500. How did you guys do?
I wrote almost 500 words.
That's good.
Just under. Like
Yes.
400 and something. I just have to do the math in my head because I don't have a fun calculator.
Yeah, I've heard stories about your computer. What about you guys?
I got 743.
743. Dang. You were like going.
Yeah.
You're going to be so ahead.
I am. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Amanda says 743.
Nice.
Nice. Got double that number. Wait.
Ooh,
And Ariel got 662.
you guys are all doing so well. I'm so proud.
Yes. I'm so glad this is helping other people besides me.
Yeah. It's the only time I've been writing,
Are
really.
practically on charity here.
Honestly, I'm doing it completely selfishly because I knew if I had
Ariel, you
the
can
time,
get to 700.
we believe in you, Ariel. You've got 2 more sprints. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go again at like 8:35 because that makes the math easy and I'm not weird about it.
Sure.
Wow, you want to even talk to us, don't you?
I do, but like I also want to keep us on task. I also want to keep us on task. Let me see, what am I at for the whole day? I am at 1,266. Wait, what?
We have a Jacqueline. And
Max was
Max.
here, and Max.
I don't know you, Jacqueline, but Max, hello, hi, welcome. Also, welcome, Jacqueline. But it's exciting to be excited about people. You know their
Yay!
faces
You've
in their
joined us just in time. We've got another hour or so left of the sprints. So
Why are you bullying us?
what?
We love you. Max is
I know
bullying
you.
us.
I know you love me, but like this is my time management thing, and also I have a book I really need to finish. Like the only reason I'm getting writing. What?
Supernova?
I'm not caught up yet. Hold on.
Have you read it? I've been too.
I haven't even gotten a hold of it. Hold on.
Reading up might get more time away from her dictatorship.
Max already knows what it is. I've been reading this all day. Can you see that? And it is absolutely murdering me.
Queen Nothing. My hold came in today.
Nice.
But I have to read Supernova first.
Yes, you should. I remember I'm not allowed to buy Supernova until I catch up on word count.
I'm not allowed to buy any books. That's my dog. The library is my friend. Hi, Jacqueline.
Yes, well, Supernova and Queen of Nothing were 2 that I was like, yeah, I'm definitely buying those. All right, so whoop.
Is she putting her hand in fire or their hand in fire?
I'm assuming Jacqueline is working with a fireplace.
But the hand should not still be in the fire.
I see no mention of hands. I spent the majority of that last sprint stoking the fire.
I guess you can use a poker. But why use a poker? Maybe she has powers of flame resistance.
Stoking the fire almost never involves your hands. It's like you're putting wood in and logs and stuff. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna
go with me that she uses her hands.
Very, very
we
odd.
can start. Okay.
Yeah.
Shut up. I'm
that's
very good at it.
I almost did this for 35 minutes. We would have been very confused. Okay. I am going to go now.
Until 9?
From now until 9. Well, 9:01. Okay, and we're back. Yay, Brianna is here.
Yeah.
Amanda has left us. Goodbye. Makes me sad. It's okay. It's okay. All right. How did we all do?
Okay.
I had to pause towards the end there to try and find a name so I can figure out what this person looks like. Just like, oh, but I think I actually got quite a bit. Let's see, 417 words.
Nice.
I spent 230 words and way too much time researching male prostitution.
The things
not-
we do for novels.
I'm not even surprised, honestly, Kier. Not even
It's
a
a
single
political
bit.
book.
Not even a single book. Holy crap! Look at Ariel got 956 words in how?
Damn.
She broke the 600.
Are your hands okay?
Please teach me your ways, Ariel.
Max, we expected more from you.
Okay.
We really did.
Brianna is obviously doing the most important thing of all, and that is ordering puppy stuff for her dog that is going to be having puppies soon.
That's important.
Aw.
Speaking of which, you need to update the group chat and let us know how many puppies you're having.
Yes, that is the most important thing.
Oh, my brother's like, you live stream? I'm like, have you not been subscribed to my channel for like a month?
Yeah, no, my friends who are subscribed to my channel are always like, but you never post. And I'm like, I post like 3 times a week. And they're like, really?
You
Not like,
you
not
post?
this last month. Not this last month. I've been not well. But before that, I normally post at least 2 to 3 times a week. And they're like, you never see it. And I'm like,
Oof. Brianna's gonna have her hands full with at least 8 puppies. That means, oh my god, that means you're gonna have 12 dogs.
well, that's a nice. I'm assuming you're selling them, which is nice. Also,
Yes.
that's not a completely heartless thing to say. I'm sorry. Yay, cute dog.
Also, Jacqueline is also doing the most because Jacqueline put a sweater on their cat. So.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I'd say pictures or it didn't happen, but you can't put pictures in the chat, thankfully, because this is YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
Just tag her on Twitter.
it's bad enough that they spam the comments with porn sites. Like, can you imagine if they could actually post porn? No, thank you.
Oh, I
God.
was so sad. I would leave.
Brianna says they're definitely selling them. They're breeding, I believe, what's the word? I want to say self-care dogs, but that's wrong. They're breeding, I think, service dogs for anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, petting dogs is self-care, but anyways. So, what do you say we do one more 20-minute sprint? Pray for me. I still haven't figured out this character's name.
Oh no. Call
I've
him
been
Bob.
calling
I'm
the
a
character what's their
character.
name.
I am obsessed with characters. Let me name your character.
Well, I'm trying to think. Well, because I'm going through behind the name right now, and I'm like trying.
Nameberry.
What
The
is
best
name?
name set.
Nameberry. Is
It's
that
like,
Berry or Barry?
like berry the fruit.
Okay.
It is my very favorite name site that I read articles like every day. I'm not obsessed. It's not weird at all. I also have an entire thing of name sites I can send to you if you need them.
Yeah, I realized I'm using. Oh, the midpoint is a pain in the butt. I haven't gotten there, Jacqueline. I'm sure it will be plenty of fun. I realized that I'm using like a lot of English and German names. I was like, I need to change that. Like,
I have all the international names. I can send them to you.
but I need the name for him now. Anyways.
Actually, that's another weird pet peeve of mine. If it's a fantasy world and people have normal names,
Well, like I have, what I'm basically doing is I'm going through and trying to find like real world names so that I can be like, okay, this is what they look like, and this is the name that matches that. But like they're real world names that seem like they would be in a fantasy world. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like they're not common names. I'm not like naming people Bob. in
Yes.
Well,
this
throw my suggestion away. Whatever.
Take my head at you.
Although technically, my next project, one of the characters is named Robert,
That's
it's-
the same name.
based on English history. So
But is it set in our world?
it is not set in our world, but I don't care.
Right there.
So, anyways, you can be mad at me all you want, Kier.
Ooh, Sanskrit is one of my favorite languages to derive names from. I have so many lists and stuff. It's so nice.
One of my characters is named after she has, I don't remember which one it is, but she has an Indian name. Because that's who
I'm
she's
glad
been
you're
the entire time. I think she was originally based off Priyanka Chopra, but I think we're going to find someone who is actually a teenager to actually put in the book.
You can find pictures of her, Priyanka, from when she was a kid. She's been famous for a long time. She also has a lot of sisters.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
I am going to, in fact, start the timer, and then I'm going to look up the site that you are talking to me about here. And we're going
I
just
can
for
send you a bunch of them if you would like.
yeah. We're going for yeah. Go ahead and stick that in my DMs. But we're gonna go for 20 minutes this time. Starting now.
I'm not muted.
And we are back. Maybe if I can pause my music. There we go. Ugh, Pandora is just like trying me today. Also, that needs to go up there. All right, so how did we do this final sprint?
I didn't write much.
Ooh,
That's okay.
it's okay. I got 434 words, which brings me to 2,000 today, which is fantastic.
Dang.
I need to write like 3,000 a day to catch up. It's fine. That's what Thanksgiving is for, right? I'm just going to spend my... Oh, we actually have plans this year. All right, let's see. What did we get? We got... Max got startled again. Yes, well, I got startled again, too. Brianna got 216 words. Nice job, Brianna.
Brianna.
Yes. My battery is doing much better this time than it was doing last time. So, okay. Anything else from you guys? Kier keeps your phone.
She's still muted, too.
Oh, snap. I'm sorry.
Because it was only 35% charged when we started this. So I keep on picking up to hold it so that I can charge it because the charger is in the bottom, so I can't
That's such
have it mounted.
so annoying. Okay, let's see. Brianna says she is 5,000 words behind schedule. That's great, Brianna, because I am much more than that. You've got a doable number.
Yeah, that's
Ariel,
definitely.
Ariel got 654 words. Ariel, you're doing so much better than I am. Like, I would love to be getting 600 and some odd words a session.
How much did you write total today, Ariel? I want to know this.
Yes, Ariel, if you can figure out like a complete number, there's a word for that. I don't remember what it is.
Accumulation?
I do. Yeah, cumulative number. There we go. I do words for a living, except I'm not making a living at it. So, we are so close to the end, and I need to do like 2,000 to 3,000 words a day for the rest of the.
Yeah, my last training, which was a few days ago, was like 400.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like I'm doing good if I get 500. So okay, we're gonna see.
Over 2,000?
I got over 2,000.
So she got 3,649 words.
See, that's the kind of energy
I need to.
have. I need to like channel my inner Ariel, because apparently
we all
that is impressive. I love it. I'm gonna put it there. That's a giant number on the freaking screen. All right, well that ends the sprints for today. I will also be back on this channel at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday I'll have Kier, I will have Brianna from Coffee Books and Bullet Journals, and Christine from the Christine. I wanted to say Christine from the word the other Christine that reads, and then I have one more person, and I can't remember what their name is. Is it? Hold on, this is going to bug me. So I'm going to, because I don't like forgetting people, but I also write things down so I don't have to forget them.
Collector.
Merritt! How did I forget Merritt? I'm so sorry, Merritt. I'm horrible. So, yes. I gave Merritt this one off because they are in, like, literally every live show. They volunteered for the entire, like, all of it. So, anyways, yes, Brianna's coming in because Brianna reads my messages and I don't. Anyways, thank you ladies so much for joining me and helping me host this thing. Thank you to everyone that was able to join us in the chat and write with us. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you checking us out. Everyone who is on the show is linked in my description box. Make sure you check out their channels. And that's it. So, bye.